Good on YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to the Dice of That Toy, or should I say Ni Hao. It's of course Kuai. Yes, I'm actually speaking a bit of Chinese there. It's of course, yes, Chinese New Year. And yes it is. It's literally the first toy in February. And it's the Year of the Tiger, as always, as per usual. But anyways, let me just go ahead and grab that webcam, because we've got two more flip-up products. All about Chinese New Year once again. And let me just go ahead and put these onto the floor here, and boom, here we are. That's what we're going to be talking about. Anyway, so two of those flip-up origami, penguin clubboard. Oh, it's a mashup between Chinese New Year and penguin clubboard. What a coincidence! I've never seen before. That is amazing. Wow, look at that. Yay! This looks so awesome. Just amazing to see. I can't believe I've done such an amazing job with that logo. This one costs about £6. And this one is called the basic Chinese coloured ninja penguin. What? Sampan fishing duet 5-pack. Ain't ninjas Japanese? Although, well, maybe I could digress, because maybe ninjas are Chinese. Maybe they do have Chinese origins, even though they are Japanese. There you go, there's the back of the packaging. And it's strange enough, as we're in February, it feels like it's going to be quite a very short time with me doing toys reviews like this, because, well, we all know that February tends to have the least amount of days. Of course, this product costs about £6. So let's see what it looks like. There's actually a bit of Chinese reading as well on this product as well, so this will be fairly interesting. Okay, if anyone reads that, if anyone knows their Chinese, please do so. Leave in the comments down below though, or maybe please tell me, because I don't know how I'm actually going to pretty much read this out in Chinese. Obviously it looks quite tricky there. There's some fish on the other side here. There's actually two of them. Okay, which look like that. Noticing it looks superbly, amazingly beautiful. Hey, it looks quite nice. Typical Chinese colours of red and yellow. So I've got a bit of a very mental blank here because of my freaking nose. Got a bit of a cold. But yes, with Chinese New Year, it's pretty much the time when spring is just around the corner here, and when spring hits, that's when things start to become a little bit more warmer. But anyways, that's a very nice little sampan boat. And actually on the back of the packaging it's called the Fortunate Fisher in English. And I believe that's the Chinese translation right over there, I think. A bit of a very cool Chinese reading going on here. If anyone can interpret that for me, please. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at these fishies first. That's of course a yellow one. They're all based on koi carp. I mean, it's not that bad, but there you go. Yeah, okay. Looks pretty interesting. I mean, the face has gone a bit, well, not as great. It looks like it's gone a bit goggy, that face. But let's look at the red one here next. Because, you know, we rarely ever get red fish in Club Penguin, or Penguin Club World as I call it, unless you're catching the mullet, I suppose, in the games. Yeah, it looks fairly nice. Very nice, that red fish, even though it's not as greatly painted as the yellow one. Although, I could say paint is more like, well, the way I've done is actually crayoned or pencilified, if that's a word. I've actually used coloured pencils, or colouring pencils, to colour in these models. Maybe the watercolour. This is the red ninja penguin. As you can see, it did a bit of a ninja kick. Okay, yes, it's one of those ninja penguins. And we're also going to come in, same ninja penguin, but this time it's a yellow one. Oh my god, this gonna never get old with ninjas and penguins and stuff. There you go. Ain't ninjas more of a Japanese thing? I've already said it before though, eh? Or am I just completely mad? I mean, what's going on? But nevertheless, overall, these ninja-fied penguins, they all pretty much have got their headbands covered in black, how'd you say it, pencil lead. And that's because, you know, they have to contend with the whole water theme while playing on water. Yeah, it actually looks pretty nice indeed. And yeah, I can't really pretty much say anything bad about it. It's a fantastic toy. Very fantastic indeed. And overall, the detailing on these is just nice. It's like they've just came in and just, you know, detailed it very carefully. It's like I wouldn't say linishing, but yeah, it looks quite nice. And the fishies themselves actually correlate to the penguin's colours, which in a sense does make a bit of sense. If I hold those tabs there, and if I attach the fish to the penguin, there you go. And also, you might be thinking, oh, but you haven't done the red one. Let me do the red one for you guys, because I know the red ones are quite as nice, and also represent China. Maybe you get a bit of Chinese flag themed products though, and become a bit patriotically Chinese. And look at that! Whoa! There we go. Oh yeah, that looks fairly nice. Hey, that looks pretty interesting, I suppose, eh? And I have to say, this product is a winner. And you know what I'm going to say about winners? Winners are winners. That's something I can really, you know, relate into that point of anything else really. But what a fantastic Chinese New Year themed product. Can't believe it. I mean, these Ninja Penguins, they look the same, but yet again, they're pretty much designed and coloured in with pencil, because they have to contend with the whole water theme. Never expected water toys to come up first. Maybe there'll be more in the afternoon, I don't know. But anyways, let's keep going, because the other product we're going to take a look at is this one there. It's another Flip Flop Origami Chinese New Year Penguin Club World, Chinese Fishing Penguin Fisherman Trio, and Chinese Dragon Greeting Claw Pack. And it costs about £15.99. Crikey, that's expensive. If I expected this, I'd quote £16. But there you go, there's the back of the packaging there. As you can see, there's a Chinese dragon, as you can see, right at the back of the screen there. It looks, actually on the artwork obviously, and this packaging is starting to unpack. No, you're not ready yet at the moment, eh? I know you're ready, but you just can't. There you go, there's some penguins. Oh wow, that is so hard to pretty much draw a dragon, but look at that. This is what I've nailed so far here. Amazing. And again, there's the penguins. And I've actually got a background noise outside there. I think it's the garbage truck workers outside. Maybe I should film the garbage truck actually. This is a bit of a bonus. Yeah, but actually I might try and, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a bit daft here. I'm just thinking, nah, but I mean, you can film garbage trucks, you know, it's time of year and blah blah, but I don't think I'll be able to film that, but that's what the council has been coming up for. Yes, sorry if I'm getting distracted from right over there, because I know there's garbage trucks outside. And they're all coming up to pick up the trash, which is something I've actually realised. I'm just looking outside at the moment. Maybe let's go back to where it was. But let me just show you where the bins are. That there was being thrown away. I haven't seen the garbage trucks yet at the moment though, eh? Maybe I might find them until, you know, I'm actually thinking that I might be able to see them when they come back again. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and emphasise on this whole product, and let me just show it to you again. On this beautiful Chinese New Year themed product. It's amazing whenever I think of adding penguins with dragons. That's amazing having these two animals, I suppose. Or creatures, anyways. Okay, the packaging is quite desperate to unpack. And like on the other product I did with the ninjas, I've actually realised it's also got a bit more in the way of Chinese. There you go, there's some Chinese language here. You've got brown, but you've also got red for the text in Chinese, as you can see. And it looks like I'm trying to say here, but let's keep going, let's keep going. There you go, that's what it looks like. That's this Sampan boat. Once again, reading in Chinese. I can't decipher that one at the moment. Same this one here. I don't know how I'm actually going to say this, but pretty hard to decipher unless you know your Chinese or different languages of all kinds. Mate, it's very hard to tell if it's Chinese or Japanese. I think it's Chinese. Obviously, as this sounds, eh? But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and take a look at... This is an oar for your boats. I believe it's an oar. which looks like that. And actually, both of these products, as I'm reviewing, are actually loosely based on this one activity or thing in China called cormorant fishing, where they would use cormorants, and then when the cormorant catches the fish, they actually spit out. The fishermen actually let the birds spit out the fish without being too cruel, I think. That's how I remember in China, I suppose. It looks quite a nice looking oar for the boat. And let me just show you the hats. Oh wow, the little hats are they cute, aren't they? Bit of a very true, stereotypical Chinese hat. It's pretty nice, or an Asian hat I'll call it, eh? It's pretty nice. I would have preferred if these hats have lineage detailing, would have made them so much better, but yeah, it's actually pretty nice, eh? And let me just put the penguins onto the sampan boat, because, you know, you've got to have penguins on sampan boats, or else this is not a very good toy. Maybe I should pretty much put it like so. It's going to be quite hard, eh? But I should do my best. But and I've actually realised the garbage truck has actually left in my area now. Sorry about that, guys. I've been distracted by the garbage truck, but I was just distracted. That's why. So that's why the video is going to be haywire. But at least the video hasn't been done too bad, I think. So let me just go ahead and see if this oar fits well with this penguin. Obviously, we've got 3 different colour styles. You get like black, which is the one I'm handling now, and blue, and also brown, which is interesting, I suppose, eh? Quite weird. There you go. This is what I can do, eh? Just a penguin handling and oar here. This is pretty weird at first glance, so I don't know what to go for, but the flippers, as I'm fitting in, there you go. Look at that. This actually looks pretty, almost kind of realistic. Let me try and fit those in. Well, obviously they're kind of, well, it's not really the best, but that's all I can do. Bit of a very cool looking interpretation of me having a penguin paddling a sampan boat in China. There's that province in, is it southwestern China? It's next to Thailand, and it's called Nian, and they do like cormorant fishing. I think that's where they do that, I suppose. It's got a very nice end, I suppose. Maybe I need to show you over there. It's very hard to see. What I'm actually trying to do is probably plunk this flipper in. Basically, I'm going to check on what I'm doing at the moment. And what I'm actually doing is to fit in, you know, the flippers onto the penguin. Just like that, eh? Just to make it, you know, kind of realistic. And look at that. The penguin's looks like it's doing a bit of paddling. Yeah, it looks like it's got a great big oar. And then we're going to go ahead and put the other penguins here. And also might clip these penguins with some fishies. How about that? We've got 3 of these, which is nice. And they all look like that. Oh yeah. And let me try and fit in one of the Sensei hats onto the, how would you say it, penguins. And let's see how they fit. And actually, the best way to pretty much fit all penguins is to have the flippers all closed like so. And then what I might do is I might give them some fish, because why not? That's the secret behind being penguins, or being a penguin. Oh my goodness me, I'm actually having fun on, you know, playing with toys like this. I mean, yes, this looks really amazing. I've done quite a lot of tiger themed toys, but maybe get a bit more dragon themed toys. I know it's not really the Year of the Dragon, but I'm just making dragons, just in the sense that China is highly overzealous with their dragons. And yes, let me just go ahead and show you the Chinese dragon model. And once again, if you're pretty much smart, well, you can pretty much describe it in a very nice way. And yeah, this looks fairly nice. And it actually looks nice and red with green on the bottom here. And there's the tail there as well. Obviously, Chinese dragons are quite long, as you can see. That's what they're pretty much designed like that. There you go, it's a very nice design. And also, there's a bit of a chumpy jaw action there, but that's a bit of a minority going on here. It's also got those beautiful horns there. Hopefully I don't get the frog in my throat today. But it looks nice. It looks fairly nice of red and green. Beautiful dragon. Oh, crikey, I just sneezed. But anyways, it's just so nice in the way it's been designed for such a toy dragon. Yeah, I'm giving it the thumbs up. It's a nice one. Oh, okay. Oh, I've just sneezed twice. It probably could be the dust, or maybe the fact I'm just, you know, I'm surrounded with all that cold. Just hope I don't get COVID this time, but yes, it is a beautiful Chinese dragon. And of course, yes, it looks so nice and red. Of course, I just said it before, but it's quite a very strange looking design. It looks like it's flying without wings, but there you go. Yet again, dragons in China don't have wings. And yes, if I can illustrate this, here are the three fishermen, basically Chinese, eating their fish after catching them, while paddling back or rowing back all the way, or maybe just more like oaring away to somewhere else or back to their homes. But then all of a sudden there's a dragon here, pretty much flying next to them. That's quite a nice looking type of toy, eh? Looks pretty nice. You know, it's pretty much greeting them Happy Chinese New Year. There you go. Looks pretty cool. And yes, as I can pretty much say this, with many people say that dragons aren't really that cool, well, they are cool, especially ones like these, even in Chinese form. That looks pretty amazing. Anyways, actually I love that Sampan boat. It's got like red inside. It makes it very authentically Asiatic, I think. Must be that boat in Lego Ninjago. What's that called? Destiny's Bounty? You know, that flying boat in Lego Ninjago? I could make one of these. Hey, but, anyways, we just pretty much put these away in here. In they go. Come inside, I think. Yeah, obviously, this toy view has pretty much been done and dusted. So anyways, if you pretty much enjoyed throughout the rest of this whole video, and yes, it is February as I'm making this video, so I've only got about 27 days of fun from this month. And if you did, please give this video a like, subscribe for more freestyle videos in the future. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Also, Happy Chinese New Year if you celebrate it, of course. I know not everyone does celebrate Chinese New Year, but there you go. Again, thank you again, and goodbye for now.